Hello everybody, Ray Pebley on the McAllen Cable Network, and welcome to another Commissioner's Corner. Today we're chatting with District 2 City Commissioner Trey Pebley, the newly elected District 2 City Commissioner Trey Pebley. Congratulations. Welcome.
Thank you, Ray. Appreciate it.
How's it been going so far?
It's going great. It's going great. I just have 2 meetings and 1 workshop underneath my belt, and I guess 2 committee meetings. So still getting my feet under me, getting oriented, but having a great time and really enjoying the hard work.
And a lot of good things planned, and we'll get into that in just a second. But just tell us a little bit about yourself for people who may be watching out there who don't know a whole lot about you. Tell us about yourself.
Well, I was born and raised here in McAllen. Went to Sherryland High School, then went off to Texas A&M University in College Station. Ended up getting my bachelor's in management, and then stayed on to get my master's in land economics and real estate. After got my master's, came home and went to work for Mr. Glenn Roney at Texas State Bank. My project was to build the building there on the corner of 10th and Nolana. I was the owner's representative for that that project, and got to work closely with Mr. Roney and Mr. Moxley and the contractors, architects, and engineers on that project. Left Texas State Bank, and I guess it was 1999, and went to work with my father's company, McAllen Construction, which my grandfather had started back in 1962.
Wow.
And I've been with them since January of 2000, and now vice president with the company. In that time, I got married to my wife, Kathleen, and we have 2 sons, a 4 and a 6-year-old. And then during that time also was able to spend some time on the Boys and Girls Club of McAllen, on their board, and on the Rio Grande Valley Partnership Board, and most recently on the McAllen Public Utilities Board for 8 years, which was a great time.
So a lot of business and banking experience and a lot of community involvement.
Yes. Now I feel very strongly in giving back to your community. The McAllen and the whole Rio Grande Valley has been a great place for my family, but going back to my great grandparents. So feel that you need to give back. You need to have community service and relay your life experiences to others, and help give people a hand up and kind of, I guess, pay it forward, if you will.
There you go. Hey, and let's talk about, I guess, your short-term and long-term goals for District 2 and I guess for the city. Yes,
I'm real lucky in the sense that, and I've said this many times, and I appreciate all the hard work Marcus Bedetta has done for his 12 years as a commissioner representing District 2. I think he put not only District 2 and the city in a really good position moving forward, and he's making my job very easy, so I appreciate that. But no, I think it'd be good to continue on trying to get some more parks, some more quality of life venues and such in District 2. We're off to a really good start there, but I think we could. There's a couple areas we could work on. One of the things that you and I had talked about a little bit before we started was the hike and bike trail that will be coming along on Benson Road once all the construction work is complete there. I think that'll be a good benefit, and it's going to take a little time to get there, but I think that's going to be a really good asset to District 2, and then the baseball complexes and such that we've talked a little bit about. And there's some really good quality of life venues that are being talked about and in the works for District 2. I think we need to try and encourage a little bit more business, commercial enterprise in District 2. there aren't that many restaurants or retail centers and such in District 2. And I think that's just mainly because there hadn't been the density of the residences like you have in other parts of the city. And so I think as the number of neighborhoods and the population grows in District 2, I think that's going to then bring business out to those areas. There's some really good mom and pop retail and restaurants in District 2, but I think as the density increases a little bit with the residences, you'll have more and more businesses coming out there.
And you know what, we're starting to see more rooftops popping up, specifically on Ware Road between Lark and 5 Mile Line, which I guess brings me to my next question is Ware Road. A lot of people looking forward to, I guess, the widening of Ware Road between 3 Mile Line and 5 Mile Line. And I know that Commissioner Barrera had been working with Commissioner Palacios from the county on getting some funds allocated for that project. So I'm sure that's something that you'll continue as well. Yes.
No, that project is ongoing. I believe it's in the design phase right now. We would be getting some monies from the MPO and from the county to help build that project. Commissioner Palacios has been a great advocate on that, and appreciate all his efforts. It's also been talked about outside of District 2, but also helping the City of McAllen was the expansion of 10th Street on up to 107. Which Commissioner Palacios has been instrumental on as well. So,
and you're talking about widening it to 6 lanes from that area?
Well, I'm talking about from 10th Street, where 10th Street basically dead ends at 107.
Okay, I got you. Okay,
extending that out to Monte Cristo Road.
Okay, got it.
I'm sorry, I may have had the wrong.
Yeah, I think I was thinking between Trenton and 107. I think there had been some talk some time back about widening that, possibly to 6 lanes in the future.
Yes.
Okay.
So no, I think it's real important that we have a real good open dialogue with our partners in the county and in other cities and such, and I think we all want McAllen and the region and the county to grow and be prosperous. So I think it's just a matter of us sitting down, putting our minds together, and figuring out the best way to get things done.
Very good. What do you think are some more challenges and opportunities in the district? Would you say traffic?
Yes, it seems like traffic is an issue everywhere, not just in McAllen these days. But yes, I think traffic is something we need to address. I know there's one little intersection that I seem to sit at a couple times a day that kind of frustrates me a little bit. But yes, no, I think as we've talked about, there's more rooftops, more people moving into the district, and so that is causing issues on the traffic that we haven't had to deal with in the past. So I think that's something we definitely need to look at, along with drainage. Whenever you have more density of households and roadways and such, when it does rain, which as we've seen in the past few weeks, it does actually rain down here, you can have possible flooding issues and such. So we just need to make sure that we're planning for the future, that when the rain events occur, a hurricane occurs, we are able to get the water out of the residential areas and the commercial areas, and not damage any buildings, and then make sure we have free flow of traffic. But we still need to make sure that kids and folks are able to ride their bikes and be in the areas, and not have to worry about high-speed traffic and such, and enjoy the quality of life, be able to enjoy their neighborhoods.
Very good. Let's talk about perhaps your vision for the city. McAllen has a long time been a leader in retail and providing for quality of life for its residents. What do you think McAllen needs to continue to do to set itself apart for the rest of the region? Or maybe not set itself apart, but just kind of continue to be a leader?
Yeah, McAllen, as you said, McAllen has been a leader in the region, and it's getting harder and harder. I mean, to do that. I mean, you see a lot more retail centers coming up in other parts of the valley. Harlingen with their Bass Pro Shops, Mercedes with the outlet malls and such, which are all very nice venues and very, very good. So in my mind, you kind of have to look at, okay, what has made McAllen profitable and successful in the past? And I say profitable because I've come from a business mindset.
Right.
But what's made us successful in the past? And number one is having McAllen being a friendly place to do business. Number two is having a good residential base where good folks are living here, wanting to spend their money. And number three, I'm sorry, having low property taxes. I think that's very beneficial. So I think what we need to do is continue that, trying to attract good retail vendors to the area, and also manufacturing and other light industrial. I think the McAllen Economic Development Corporation does a good job of trying to bring in new vendors, not vendors, but new companies to the city. And I think we really need to focus on that, and we need to focus on trying to attract those companies or those retail folks that, let's see if I can state this properly. You want retailers who, number one, respect the citizens of the city of McAllen and respect the history of McAllen and such, and they have the same mindset of wanting to come in, do business, be a partner, be a corporate citizen, I guess.
Right.
Is what I'm trying to
So
say.
that's mutually beneficial to both, to the business and to the community.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. And I think there's some good corporate partners out there, and they're looking at the Rio Grande Valley, and they're looking at other regions, and I think it's just a matter of us going out and selling ourselves, selling the people of McAllen, selling the citizens of McAllen, and I think we're starting to see the fruits of that, and I think we'll continue to see businesses move into the city.
And we have a lot of exciting projects coming up. We have the new Performing Arts Center coming up. We have a beautiful convention center.
Yes.
We have a hotel coming here soon.
Yes.
A lot of good stuff coming up from McAllen.
Yes, and I want to say I thank you for recommending us to have this interview here at the McAllen Convention Center. I don't know if the folks out there are really going to be able to tell where we're at because of the lighting and such, but this really is a beautiful facility, and I would really recommend that the citizens of McAllen take the time to come by and see this facility if they haven't been here, or just enjoy the Oval Park right outside. When I was coming in today, noticed some people sitting there on a blanket, just enjoying a Friday morning. And so
it's a very versatile building,
yeah.
and I think a lot of times people think that we're looking for outside people to come use the convention center when in fact local people can use it for functions here. It's a very
Yes.
versatile building for events.
Yes, and I'll just say, my company has used this facility a few years back to host a company Christmas party. It was great for that. Our employees really enjoyed it. The staff here was great and really treated everybody like kings and queens that night. So, this is a facility that is for the whole community. It's for the city of McAllen. It's for and for the entire region. So, no, I think that's definitely want it to be used as much as we possibly can. You mentioned the Performing Arts Center that we're looking at building. I've had the privilege of looking at some of the schematics on that facility, and I can just say that people are going to be blown away when that facility comes to fruition, which hopefully will be here sooner rather than later. It's going to be beautiful, and we're going to really be able to showcase some really fine events here in the city and bring talent in from basically all over the world. I think that's another thing that helps make McAllen so attractive to folks looking to move here, both from a personal standpoint and from a business standpoint. Whenever you're able to bring in entertainment and diversity from all over the world, I think that's very, very important.
Very good. Since you've been elected city commissioner, have residents come up to you, offered you feedback about what they like to see in McAllen?
I've had a couple phone calls, I've had a couple emails, and I appreciate that. You know, I'll admit, you know, I have my business that I'm working on, and then I'm a city commissioner as well, and they both take time during the days, and so I don't always see everything out there that people have concerns with, or I may look at something from a different perspective. So I appreciate you know, the points of view that are brought forward, the concerns that are brought forward, because you know, I don't catch everything, and the way I look at it, the folks in District 2 and really the entire city is who I represent, and I want to make sure that that the city is a great place to live, not only now but in years to come. And the only way that's gonna happen is if citizens step forward, they say something, they bring stuff to our attention, the city commission, the mayor, staff, so that we can address those concerns. So no, I greatly appreciate that.
Okay.
And I'm working on a couple sidewalks, and I'm working on a question on the smoking ordinance. So I am working on this.
You're actively involved. You're on Facebook as well.
Yes. I'd never even looked at Facebook until I became a city commissioner. So don't know what I'm doing there yet. So if I put something out there, please excuse me. I'm trying to feel my way along.
Anything else do you think that we should mention before we go?
No, like I said throughout the interview, I think the city's off to a really great start. I think we've got to thank all the past leaders, you know, going back to the inception of the city. They've made a lot of wise decisions over the years, and it's paid off. I think that the city commission is in really good hands with this current group of commissioners. I really look forward to working more with my fellow commissioners and Mayor Darling. So I think we're off to a really good start, and hope everything goes as planned.
Awesome. Well, best of luck to you.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate the time.
We look forward to talking to you again soon.
Real good.
All right. Commissioner Trey Pebley, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. Of course, thank you for watching. I'm Ray Pedraza, and this is the McAllen Cable Network.